You've just sat down to start working on this project that you've been thinking about the entire day. You really want to work on this, get a head start on it, get a lot done, but 5 minutes in, your phone beeps. You check it, and an hour later you realize that you fall into a deep rabbit hole of texting people, looking at memes, notifications, scrolling on YouTube, whatever it is. Here's the truth though. Distractions aren't just harmless. They're actually stealing your potential. They're the silent killer of your dreams because every single time you lose focus, you give away the one resource that no matter what you do, you can never get back, which is your time. But why are we actually so distracted? Well, the reason is that we're living in a world that's designed to hijack our attention. And social media is so easily accessible. Video games are so fun to play and so addictive. And we have instant access to anyone you even know, not even just your friends. You can send your friends reels, TikToks, you can send snaps to people you don't even know. I mean, how crazy is that? You're spending your own time on sending snaps to people who you don't even know, so sending streaks on Snapchat. That was really well designed from Snapchat because it gets you logging in, using their app every single day, when you get absolutely nothing out of it. You're sending someone a picture of your wall and you get a streak for it. It's useless, it's ridiculous to me. But anyway, these are all small things that are distracting you and making you lose focus in your life. And you might not even realize how much it's actively costing you. On average, people check their phones 100 times a day. That's 100 chances to get pulled into a rabbit hole and lose track of what you were doing. 100 times. Just think about that. You count to 100 and see how much that is. And see how much time could have been saved if you didn't do that. How much time you could have used on whatever you want to do. Maybe on starting your business, maybe on working a job, maybe on your body to try and get really fit. Maybe you have any goal that you have. Imagine how much closer you could get to that with that much time. And you do that every single day. If you use your phone for 3 hours every single day, over a week that becomes 21 hours. That's almost an entire day of just using your phone. Just think about that. No sleeping, nothing, just straight using your phone. That's absolutely outrageous to me, and I really hope it is to you as well. And here's why this actually matters, right? Because without focus, you can never ever be successful at anything in life. Every single moment, every single genius idea that's just happened to come to someone has happened after hours and hours of deep work and deep focus. And if you don't actually have that, you'll never be in that state where your mind can actually think and make connections beyond what you just see with your own two eyes. If it takes 15 to 20 minutes to get back into like a flow state after a distraction, imagine how much you're damaging your own time by getting distracted that often. So just put your phone in focus mode, or don't even have it in your room honestly while you're working or studying. But what's the cost? It's not just about missed deadlines or an assignment handed in late because you didn't get enough time to work on it. It's about missed opportunities. You miss out on big things in life because you were on your phone. Because the thing is that just 3 hours a day, like I said, adds up to so much. And 3 hours a day is a very, very conservative measure. I know people who have 8 hours a day screen time, 10 hours a day screen time, and I just don't. It blows my mind that that's a reality for some people. Because when you look at how much time that actually is, if you spend 8 hours a day on your phone, you realistically probably sleep by 8 hours a night as well. So that's 16 hours of your 24 hours gone, and you have 8 hours left. Now let's say you go to school. That's at the very least 6 hours. You have 2 hours a day for anything you want to do. That's insane to me. Like, that's ridiculous. And that's not even including like video games or whatever. That's just on your phone. So even your other entertainment wouldn't be counted in that. I mean, it's so crazy how people are just letting their life slip by and not living life because they just want to be on their phone, be on TikTok, whatever. And that's outrageous to me. I don't think it's possible to live like that. The good news is you don't actually have to live like this. You can completely take control and get out of this cycle. Although, the people I'm talking to right now, you're 100% not one of those people because you have the attention span to watch a long video, and this video has found you in the first place, which means you have an interest in developing yourself of some sort. So, this is probably not the right audience for this, but I think you guys can still improve, and I can still improve because I use my phone probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours a day realistically because I edit videos like shorts and stuff on the phone. But I think I can still cut it down, and I want to have my bad screen time or useless screen time as little as possible. Obviously I still include like breaks, like watching a funny YouTube video, I enjoy it, then I don't include that in bad screen time. By bad screen time I mean like on shorts or something, just mindless screen time. Mindfully I'm okay with it, but mindless screen time is horrible, it's completely the enemy. Now these are 3 actionable steps that you can take right now to actually apply this to your life. Number 1 is turn off useless notifications. I mean, the amount of times I've been interrupted by a beep from like fucking Uber Eats or some random ass app that I don't even care about, or like weather. I don't care about it, but it's still affecting my daily life. It's affecting my mind space. I absolutely hate that so much. It's ridiculous. Just turn off all notifications from apps you don't actually need, whether it's a video game on your phone, like, I don't know, Block Blast or some game you play on your phone, or it's a weather app. You never need notifications from the weather app. When you want to check it, you check it. Or when you want to play a game, you play the game. Don't let the game tell you when to play. So turn off all notifications that you don't need and just keep the ones that actually are really important to you. Number two is, if you don't have a screen time app already built into your phone, then download one. But I'm pretty sure most of you do. So if you can, try and put like a widget or whatever they call it on different software platforms, I don't know. But you can put it on your home screen to see how much screen time you've had for that day. I have it. It's really helped me a lot because the first thing I see when I open my phone is I've been on my phone for this many hours a day. And I'm like, oh shit, I really don't need to be on it right now because I've already been on it this much. So try and use that. I think it really helped me and I hope it really helps you as well. Now, the third one that I think is the biggest game changer by far is work in focused blocks of time. Don't just think of work as in a task that you need to get done and you have the entire evening to get it done, so just try and get it done today. It doesn't work when you do it like that, because then you're like, oh, I have so much time today, I can get it done later, let me just go on my phone right now. No, try and limit the amount of time you give yourself to work, because if it's an assignment that'll take you 2 hours and you say, oh, I have from 3 o'clock in the evening until 8 o'clock, you're not going to actually end up doing it the whole time because it's only going to take you 2 hours. So the amount of work that needs to be done will be spread over. Just naturally happens like that. You'll end up saying, oh, I have time, I'll do it later. You'll get on your phone, you'll open up YouTube on your laptop and start watching whatever. So honestly, just try and limit yourself with your time. Try and time yourself and give yourself exactly the amount of time you need. Because when you have that pressure, you're a lot more productive. I'm sure you've experienced this, but when you have something due at 11:59, somehow you turn into Superman and you become super productive and everything gets done just before the deadline. Try and give yourself deadlines. You won't be the exact same effect and you won't still have that like superhuman-like focus, but it definitely helps. But make sure that you actually prioritize what is important, because sometimes distractions can be more important than the task you're doing. If you have a message that's just come from your mom, please check that. I really, really recommend checking that. But if you have a message from a friend of yours who you think is annoying and you don't really want to be a part of your life, don't check it, realistically. Just keep working on what you were doing. So just try and make sure to actually have those boundaries in your head and only get distracted if it's really important. Or just imagine how sick it would be if you could work for 8 hours and just get so much done, completely focused without any distractions. Imagine how amazing that would be. You have something due at the end of this week. You can get all your work for the week done today. If you just focus and you prioritize right, then the rest of the week you can do whatever you want. You can relax. You can go outside. You can play a sport. You can do whatever. Don't compromise on those kind of things. Make sure that stays in your life by getting ahead with the work you want to do. Like, for example, today, I want to make sure this video gets recorded, but I also really, really want to go and shoot and play some football. So I'm going to try and get this done recorded early so that today, later in the evening, I can go and shoot. And I probably want to make a video out of that as well, because I've been trying this new, like, knuckleball technique to try and hit the ball. And I've had some decent success. But anyway, I know you don't care at all. But yeah, so that's basically my plan and how I'm trying to implement this logic in my own life. Anyway, sorry, so getting back to what I spoke about earlier. Try and focus on what you actually want to do. Think about... Sorry, now getting back to what I wanted to talk about earlier. Think about how amazing it would be. Imagine how good you would feel if you could be that productive. Well, that version of you is not far away, it's just one good decision away. If today you decide to use these 3 actionable steps, and you try and actually have a deep work period where you have no distractions, think about how amazing it would feel. Try it. I want you to try it today. Today, whatever tasks you have, try and get them done in a deep work period. Make sure to take breaks as well, but take actual breaks. Like, don't go on your phone for a break. Go and stretch, get up, go get a glass of water. Okay, my camera just died, but I quickly want to wrap up the video and say, please remember, ask yourself, is this really going to help me or not? And is it more important than my goal and what I want to really get done today? Take these 3 actionable steps, start tracking your phone usage, get rid of all useless notifications, and start to actually prioritize and work in focused work blocks. We're trying to build a community of good people and people who want to help each other grow and learn. And I would like you to be a part of that community because you can watch the end of a video that's meant to help you. We're trying to build a community of good people and people who can help each other learn and grow as individuals. We want you to be a part of that community. So if you could, try and participate. Try and participate in the comments. We will always respond to every single comment no matter what. Give us some time, but we'll definitely respond to every comment. And we want to just try and make a good community of people who can help each other through bad times and try and grow as people. So, like I said, please comment, subscribe to this video, subscribe to the channel, please. It really means a lot to us. And yeah, I really want to see you around in the comments now for this video and in the future as well. I hope this video helped you and I hope you have an amazing day and I wish you all the best.